guys, welcome back. This week we got a special treat for you. We're going to be mixing up a little bit of steak and some potatoes, and we're going to come up with two dishes that I think you guys are really going to love. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I think we will. Can't wait for you to try. So the first thing you're going to do is slice up some sweet potatoes. As you can see, I sliced up mine about 1/4 of an inch thick. Alright, so once you got your sweet potatoes chopped up, you're going to put them in a pot of boiling water, and you're just going to let them boil down until they get really soft. So while that's going, we're going to move over to the next step. You got your steaks, and we're going to season them up. A little salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. And you want to make sure you get both sides. And then once we get those nice and seasoned, we're going to throw them on the grill till we get that temperature of 130. And then we're going to let them rest. Okay, so for the steaks, I'm using some sirloin, but you can really use anything you want. Skirt steak is also a really good idea because it's really lean and it cooks fast, but you want to make sure that your steak has some fat inside of it. You can see the intramuscular fat because that's going to give it the flavor. Alright, so when your steaks are on the grill, you want to start them out in direct heat because we want to get a good sear on them. Once you get that sear, that crust, you're going to take them off and you're going to put them in the indirect heat or your cool side of the grill. And that's going to allow the steaks to cook through until we get to that temperature of the 130 that we want. Alright, so while your potatoes are getting nice and soft, you're going to use either some bacon or pork belly or anything that is going to have a high fat content. As you can see, I'm using really thick cut bacon. You want to make sure that pretty much the more fat in it, the better it has. This also, you can see the marbling inside the bacon. This is thick maple wood bacon. So it's going to give a nice rich flavor to it. All right, so you're going to chop your bacon or whatever meat you're using up into really tiny pieces. And then we're going to cook this up and let that fat cook in and render. And it's going to give us an amazing flavor in the dish. All right, so once you got your meat all cut up, you're going to go ahead and put it in a skillet, and you're going to cook it on low heat. We want low to medium low heat. The reason being is all this fat that you see is going to render down, and we're actually going to use that fat later on. So we want to make sure we cook this on low, so that way we don't burn the meat and we keep as much of the fat as possible. All right, so once your potatoes are nice and soft, you're going to dump them into an oven-safe dish, and then we're going to smash them up. We want them nice and mushed. The mushier, the better. Alright, so once your meat, in this case the bacon, is nice and crispy, we're actually going to take that oil, the fat that it let out, and we're going to pour that right into those sweet potatoes. We're also going to add some of the meat in there as well. Not all. About half of what you cooked up. We're also going to add in a little bit of cream cheese. And some butter. And we're going to mix that all in together with some cilantro. And some salt and pepper. mix that all in together. You want it nice and spread out. All right, so once you got everything all nice and mixed in, you're gonna take this and you're gonna put it in the oven, which you set on broil, for about 5 minutes. All right, so you're gonna take a pan. If you don't have a non-stick one, you're just gonna add a little bit of cooking spray to it. Then we're gonna take some cheese and we're just gonna put it right into the bottom of the pan. We wanna make a layer. You're gonna take that and spread it down. You wanna make a nice, even layer. And we're gonna let that cook on low heat because we want it to melt together and make a little bit of a crust. All right, so after your steaks have rested, you wanna slice into them, and you should get that nice medium rare. And you're gonna make slices about like that. Okay, so once you got your steak cut up, you're gonna add 4 or 5 pieces onto the cheese. Make a nice little line. Then we're gonna add a layer of sauce. I'm using Yum Yum sauce, but you can use whatever you want, dealer's choice, as long as it matches well with the steak. Then we're gonna take the other side of the cheese and flip it right over the top, and we're gonna let that cool for about a minute. All right, so once you take that out of the broiler, you're gonna add a little more cream cheese on the top. Add the rest of that bacon. Then we're gonna sprinkle on some chives, freshly chopped chives for color. And there you have it. I'm gonna add a little bit of Cotija cheese, a splash of Mexican crema, and then you're gonna top it with some green onion for color and flavor. All right, guys, so we got it all set. We're gonna try it out. Like I said, this dish is sweet potatoes and it's an omelet, essentially. It's really easy to make. It's a little bit, not necessarily time consuming, but it's really easy to make. I think you guys are gonna love it. I think we're about to love it. It smells delicious. I can't wait to try it. What you think?
Give it a shot. It smells good.
Let's go. Let's eat. The omelet is really good. You get the crust from the cheese. The meat has nice flavor into it. You get that grill flavor. The extra cheese, the Mexican cheese and the onion, along with that sauce, gives it a nice little kick at the end. It's really good.
It's a combination, like a unique combination, because you get the crunching, and I mean, I know you said that you get the crunch and the salt, the juiciness of the meat, and it's like if you just made a massive, great flavor ball, rolled it all up, and was just like, oof.
Yeah, it's good. You get crunchy, you get sweet, you get a little bit of tang from the different types of cheese. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Let's try the potatoes. Hands down, 10 out of 10.
Oh, amazing. 100%. I'm not a sweet potato person, but I'd smash these. 100%.
You get the creaminess from the potato. You get the crunch from the bacon. Is amazing, and you get the cheese mixed in too. It gives it extra little bit of flavor. It's great.
It's like a kick in the mouth, only a good kick, like a flavor kick.
There you go. All right, guys. So we've given you our opinion. 10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend this dish. You guys should try it out. Let us know what you think. Give us your opinion down below in the comments. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.